pen though, because I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste my cheater pen. You could use a pencil to do it or something, or a pen or whatever. Wait a minute. This is kind of a cheater pen too. There's too many cheater pens. I need a default. Alright, here we go. This is low key, right? TD Bank. This is low key. You know, you just get your arm moving. I don't know if it's too bright or it's not bright enough. What if I turn the light down a little bit? Then we just adjust this. Yeah, that's better. Maybe it's like the low light compensation. I don't know. It like keeps getting bright and then dark. I don't like that configure. Or maybe it's my hand casting the shadow. Let me see. Let's just turn off low light compensation. See what happens. No, it's still happening. It's so weird. Could be white balance. You just don't know. Oh, it could be exposure. What if I just set like the exposure to one thing? What should it be? -6. Let me see. I think it was the exposure. Or maybe we could turn back on the low light compensation. Oh no, that's still on. Backlight comp. What does that even do? If I set it to 0, what happens? I'm gonna set it to 4. Is it doing anything? No. Yucky Vampire Survivors Metabot clone is coming to the West. Wait, like they have like a real one? Like the official like Bandai? I literally can't see the paper. Still like kind of bright. But it could just be that screen, I don't know. Now it's not so bright. I have to make a lot of clips today, unfortunately. And I did not mark any of them. So I'm gonna be having a lot of fun later. I'm gonna be having a barrel of fun. A barrel of fun. Oh boy. Alright, so I have to just check some stuff out. Get things going. It's an officially licensed game. Oh my god. So like, I won't say anything negative about Vampire Survivors clones. I genuinely don't. I can't say anything because, you know, I still think that everything needs a battle royale, in my opinion. Like, we still haven't gotten a Pokemon battle royale, and I think that we need Splatoon battle royale. I wish that wrestling battle royale wasn't gate kept by a paywall for the wrestling game, but whatever. They screwed themselves. I mean, they want to try it, I guess. Hopefully the people that like it and get it. I mean, it's the same thing kind of like with Among Us or Mafia or Salem, whatever you call it. But, you know, I just think that, excuse me, run every genre through the mud. You know, obviously as a cash grab, but run every genre through the mud. Go as far as you could go with all of it. Because why not? This is gonna be difficult. Because this like little cardboard underneath it is not full length. So it's like got like a little edge. Yeah. There's like a bump underneath my nose that's really irritated when I touch my face. So it's like sleeves. Let's just try. What do I want her to do? I want her to like just be like standing there doing nothing. I want to like have her like stand up against like a wall. What do I want you to do? Your arms folded or something? Or do I want? Ooh, maybe I should cheat and just do like a kind of like a chibi version. Like, has like a little monkey headband. Yeah, that little monkey headband reminds me of like Nas Tails, the monkey hat. Everybody wanted a monkey hat, and the only reason why you wanted one was because it was OP. Like, it 45% chance, I think, to negate all status effects, which means that you know, essentially it was a pay to win item because it was a cash up item, but it was kind of like kind of crazy. I think the head should be bigger, but this is not final drawn, just exploring before I commit to what it is that I want to do. I guess they wouldn't have a nose, it'd just be a mouth. The head would be bigger, the eyes would be bigger, and the shirt is like this. Actually, no, the shirt goes like this. One sleeve is like slooped down. There's like the tank top is exposed, and then it's like a little drool face. That is cute. But what do we do? Like if I did it not chibi, what would I do? She has like her hair like a shape, like two curves. And then on the left side is like three curves. So it's like one here and then two on the bottom that cut out. And then you have, like, obviously you have the headband. What if it's not a monkey headband? What if it's like a bear? It's definitely a monkey because she has like bananas. And everything kind of like pulls back to a ponytail that is, it's not really asymmetrical, I don't think. I feel like the ponytail is like symmetrical. And she has lips, obviously, nose, and eyebrows are kind of like a little wildish. The top of her head like starts like right here, so like if you wanted to do it, you would like pan out from the edges, and then obviously you want to tuck in that. The jaw is really like really round jaw. There's a round jaw, and then you have these little things that you want to like kind of cheat it, trying to get that. And obviously this is not the way her eyes look, but this is just the way that I would do it, to, or I'm exploring ideas of how I would potentially use before we commit to a watercolor. This band goes around the head and it goes back like into space, and that also goes around. We got options here. We could figure out more of this. We could do a chibi. We could do whatever that is. Do this thing, which is not done. We got options. We explored. And we don't really have many colors. We are, man, again, I could use the other ones, or I could use markers with the water brush to move things about, but we will see. I don't think I have a need to get a mask too, in case I use the spray machine. What if we did a chibi of her sleeping? So she would be like sleeping. So like an expressive way to sleep. What would it be like? So her body would be here, and her foot would be up like that, and just sleep. Foot, other foot like this, and the arm is like slumped over, obviously, and make the head much bigger. Not big enough. Is that enough? And I think the arms would be a little bit shorter. I made the arm too big. Make this part, but I feel like it's like a little too much center right here. Is a little too much middle. Plus she's like just wearing socks, so We also could go the other route. We could do a like kind of boring sleep where he's like sleeping on her like pillow, and it's just kind of like boring, like just like this, like really kind of like worthless, you know, like a worthless sleep. The head is big enough. I'm not sure if the body's the right size, but I would make it work. And then you have the ears, and then with the mouth, she's like drooling. The eyes are really big and expressive because she's sleeping. Ponytail, the side tuft, head thing, other little thing. I feel like maybe this like body's not small enough. I feel like I gotta like shrink it even more. And then like maybe put like that goldfish head in the image as well. And then kind of have it like sleeping. So, like, what would that look like? Reasonably. Also, where would she be sleeping? That doesn't really matter because what I could do is do the spray marker around the back, around the outside, to give it a thing. I need to look up an image. Bro, you can't be surprised by that though. Do you not be seeing the stuff that he be selling? Safe light repair and all that other stuff? Bro, just money hungry, dog. Like, he was what you call it? He was young and broke. Now he's not. And we talk about us. Nobody wants you to make. You don't make music anymore. Talking about us. Fans want us. What do you mean us? You haven't been to us in a very long time. Like, honestly, whenever I see this guy, my first thought is always like, oh, you're just like, he's just trying to get paid. Like, he don't care about nothing. Like, he's not using his brain. And in this situation, like, while, you know, like, personally, I genuinely, maybe I don't need this cardboard for it. Maybe I could, like, live without this cardboard. Let's try. Let's try to live without the cardboard. But let me get a little bit more. I'm scared. Don't let the cameras know that I'm scared. Yeah, he's always like shilling for something. Like, there's like a car commercial for like some like auto repair thing that's like a scam. And this guy's like front and center. He's front and center. I haven't seen that commercial no more. But maybe it's because I don't have, maybe it's because I don't, either because I don't watch TV or because I have ad block. I don't know. One of the two. Alright, we're gonna try to do the chibi one, I think. With her sleeping on her pillow. But I probably should look at an image of a chibi first. TBH. THQ. Like, look how long that arm is. That arm is too long. Like chibis are like really little. You gotta do it like more short. The head is big. The body is like a square. The leg is like a tube. The other leg is like a tube. The arm is like a tube. The other arm is like a tube. They're like stumpy. So you would like make it big head, body, leg, arm, no hand, arm, which is unappealing when you do it this way, but you know, semi chibi, semi deformed, semi SD, and then just. But I want to really try to get the head correct. So like. Mouth, and then eyebrows. Her eyebrows are like weird. They're like a little like wild, and then if you were to do this, you want to like get the head. Maybe you want to give her like that little fat cheek that they be having sometimes, and then you would start doing the hair like going like that, and like a kind of like a round pattern. I think we just cut inward. The ear should be there, and then we make the little headband part really big, because then it makes it cuter. Then you give her a ponytail, but she also has like little things that kind of like already make her cute, so you kind of have to like pay attention to those, because if you do, you're not going to be working as hard. But I just want to try to see if I can get like a general design that I like, because with chibis, you know, there's no like, I mean, I've seen like, I guess, you know, pinup style chibis, but I mean, Nostel kind of uses them for splash screens. And then this is like the sleeve. The other sleeve is at the top. Like just round shapes, like nothing, like even though this is like kind of square, this would be round. But yeah, whenever I see him, or whenever I've seen him on television, he's been like just a shill. Like at some point he act like he was like you know, against the man, but now he is the man, bro. He's the man now. Like bro wants to have fancy lunches and pay people to please his wife. That's allegedly unsubstantiated. I'm making a joke. No, maybe I'm making a joke. We can make jokes still, can't we? Maybe like, so I think that looks like character mostly. The real problem is gonna be like yeah, I could potentially draw it, but the problem is gonna be, one, getting this into that pose, two, coloring it, because I'm gonna be doing watercolor, which is dangerous. Watercolor. Oh yeah, we gotta remember the colors. So maybe I should like write down the colors. Let me see. We're probably gonna like cut it down so I could cheat So we got B for blue, Y for yellow. Another one is black for the thing. It's like brown, but I'm probably gonna use orange. Orange. And then I'm just gonna leave some stuff white. So we want to do, maybe I want to give her like more like kind of full lip. Actually, I do think I like the full lip better, so I will give it a full lip. Now, what would that face look like if she were sleeping? So your eyes are closed when you sleep, and your mouth is not going to be whatever. But we could, like, again, make her drool. She's just in such a deep sleep, and then give her like her hair tufts. One side has like one, the other one has like two. So there's like messy bedhead. And like one of the craziest tricks, I guess, is like all you have to do is like do this for the hair, because it just goes like that on each direction. You also want to like give her the cheek, or like maybe like make it come out more. I don't know. Big ear. This side you want to see the ear because she's like sleeping. And these are the headband ears, which curve back. There's the ponytail. Maybe like this, like if we like invert it. So instead of having the sleeve coming down on that side, it comes down this side, and it hooks around, comes down like that. Her arm goes down, and body is like this, and then her leg is, wait, hold on. The leg is also like hanging off something, I don't know what, and her foot, and the other foot is just like going forward. Oh, okay, I understand. So this is going to be a couch. We're gonna have a couch, I think, which is gonna be a little bit more complicated now. We have a couch. You're gonna be laying on her pillow, and on the floor is gonna be like, I don't know, a controller or something. And then gonna be sleeping. He was playing too much Fortnite as a Fortnite character, which makes no sense. The other arm is just gonna come across the body like this. Some random Twitter user will at oh my god. See solo leveling coming to Fortnite next. Yes, very soon apparently. Which is funny because I know what you would even, how you even get this clip anymore. Alright, so I'm just gonna trace it with the pen. I get like a good and I get a good drawing from this really rough sketch by tracing it. I have to be careful which lines I include. Some of these lines are not necessary. And I will forget what lines are. He also has gloves on, but we're not going to be going all that hard. You want to just get like the basics. You want to get the basics. Ah, shit. Did I not draw the... What if the shirt was also asleep? I don't know. Like this sleeve, kinda big. Could use the light table for this because this drawing is like going crazy. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. It's fine though because this arm technically, the sleeve is like drooping down. Alright, let's get some of these hairs in place. Now we got alright. Then we get the ponytail. We gotta get this part. Oh. There's like little things in her hair, but it's like in the back of her head. So you can't see it. Oh. Alright, so this part here. I need to see where this leg is. This leg is going off like this. So other leg is going. Wait. I feel like you could kind of get away with that. And like this eye is too high. But I'm sure we will fix it. What else do we have? Where does the couch end? It ends like right here. Where's the other one? So then we go down right here. We go across. Try to connect. Can't see on top of it, so we can see the side. Then we just alright, the cushion is on the bottom. like that. This part is a little too far out, so just kind of estimate it back into reality. The controller just gonna be like kind of generic. Not really looking much like a controller. Looking more like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to color that part though. Alright. I don't know why I closed that shape, but that was stupid. It's okay. And then we gotta add the little patterns. So like, there is other stuff that's going on, like a string. She's got like darts on her leg or whatever. But we're not going deep into all of that, because ain't nobody got time for all of that. What about the pillow? The pillow does have bananas and like strawberries, so put some bananas. Like triangle that looks like a strawberry. Hopefully it's not too close to the head. There's also like a line, like stripe. Yeah, I could do it. And have to fill in the eyes. Also, so sleeves are like kind of separated. Ooh, all right. I gotta take a picture of this. Where is it? Sitting on it? Oh no. Am I sitting on it? No. I'm freaking using it as reference. Duh. And document. Oops. I was like right in the camera. What if there was something on the screen? Bro, we're gonna mess this up. Because there's like no way that I get the colors right the first time. Maybe we should do a test photo on the original sketch. My nose is running. Let's try one more scan. Get like a better one. Is this one better? A little bit. Dang, we could have used the oil pastel. I don't even know where they are. I think they're over here. That's what we could have done. We didn't even get to use the cheater pin. But first we will try to do a quick mock painting on the scrap one. First I take a photo of that one too, because it just makes it more juicy. So let me just put this to the side and take a mock photo. There's gonna be some annoying person gonna be like, I like the sketch more. Shut up. Of course you like the sketch more, because the sketch, you're not like, you being like extra loose, like, okay. But when you do that with the drawing, you like mess it up. What if I took a picture of it like this? And so, oh, this new iOS update is so bad. iOS these nuts. Let's take a picture of everything, because I took a scan, but let's take a picture. Alright. Going back to Inquisition. Have fun. Wait till you get to the place where the ogres are that fall out of the sky, and when they die they give you free EXP. That's how I leveled up in that game. And there was no video on it either. It happened on accident. And I was like, wait a minute. And they kept respawning. Like, they would just die. But collect. Have fun. I do have the platinum in that game too. Alright, we got water, which we got to be extra careful with. Need a napkin. If I gotta do multiple playthroughs, I'm not 100% in them. Yeah, but you just do the one playthrough. Well, I guess you have to start on Nightmare, and for the rest of the game you could just switch to difficulty, but I guess. Alright, this is gonna be difficult. Got our water. Very afraid that I'm gonna spill. I am. Maybe if I just put it over here. This is like omega tight. No way I'm Bro, it's the game is so easy though. It's such an easy game. You just get your companions to a certain level. Just playing. Alright. So we have to figure this out. We want blue. And we don't really have much dark blue. So we want blue. We want yellow. Want, why is it like there's like literally there's two black, but like well, I did it on my first playthrough. The hardest part was doing the dragons, and then I found out that you didn't need to do them on nightmare. You could just switch the difficulty after you beat it on nightmare. All right, and white, which I don't think we need to use the actual white, but let's cover ourselves. Like it's not even, it's just orange, because I put it in orange last. All right, maybe we should use brown instead though. I feel like, what two colors can I mix? Get a tone for the skin. Maybe I could do like orange. No. Orange would be for this part. For like the little band, the little headband. The orange would be good for the little headband. Brown would be good for the, oh my god, look at this brush, bro. Brush never been used. I don't know how to act. Brown is just gonna be another color that I didn't put down. So we use that for like the hair. Get the skin. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I have to like figure out something. Oh yeah, I need to see the reference. Sorry, 1 second. Picture of the process a little bit. And all right. So sure is black, but we would use blue and then black. Yeah, the skin. I don't know how I get the skin. I guess yellow. And be brown. Wondering. Just look. Yellow and brown. I think that's like close enough to like her skin tone. I don't think you could do it here now. Well, I can. I could do it on the bottom, so just put a little bit yellow. Then we do I do the brown first last time. There's not enough water. think is brown then yellow. Let's try it again. Brown. What if we did like a really light brown? I feel like that's like not bad, but it needs more. I love how you like this paper is not meant for watercolor. Like it's starting to fold, man. But that's why we're testing the theories here. Because if I have to you know, if I have to redo it, it would be easier to just not to like know what does what. Maybe we could just use brown altogether, honestly. I don't think we need the yellow at all. I think if we just like make the brown drier and then obviously like the orange, like how bright is that? It's like more saturated, so we would add more water. But and then so this yellow on the pants, there's blue on the pants. I don't really want to use any blue, so what I will do is I'm just gonna use green. So like on the wow, actually this green looks a little bit blue. Like am I bugging out? Looks a little blue. It's not really coming up that much on the camera, but trust me, in real life, like obviously this is green, but it looks kind of blue. I think it's gonna be hard to get the patterns on there. I might have to do some funny accounting for that one. I'm just trying to make sure I have all the like basic ideas down. The socks, I don't think I should color the socks, but if I did, we'll go to another green. So let's put a green there and the deep green also. So we're going to be using more than what I suggested originally. I don't want to play too much, but let's just do this and make the socks like, because this is like yellow, like this is kind of yellow. Like that looks pretty cool. The main problem now is going to be the eyes are like blue, but we would use purple. See, like I picked a bunch of colors that I was going to use and now I'm using more. That doesn't make any sense. I can, oh wait, I don't need to do the eyes. What? We don't need the eyes because our eyes are going to be closed. So we would use maybe we could still use that, but we might use black. We might fill it in. But yeah, all right, let me take another photo and let me do a scan, bro. I'm not sure we got all the color. Alright, so the main thing now, honestly, I think we shouldn't have cleaned up the sketch. I think we should have went with the rough one. just because like the rough one has so much energy, and I looked at the other one, and it's like very like stiff. But there's like not really much that can be done with this because it's like already kinda, you know. And we could like finish it out. What color would I make the couch? Obviously I make it red because every couch is red, right? Only couches that exist on Earth are red. There are no other colors for couches. You want it to be like kind of wet. Hopefully this is not like too deep. I need more red. I need more water too. I need to get more water. There you go. Now we could like finish this one. Hopefully the other one after I add the color improves. Because if not, you know, it's a long way down. David Riley says, a long way down. And it will be a long way down. Yeah, so like the green is really like, I don't know, it looks yellow to my eyes. I don't know why that is. This time the green does not look yellow or like blue on this side, but that's fine. Get the pillow. And we need more orange. I think in the future we will just use like the rough sketch to do the watercolor over instead of making a new one, because again it just looks so much more like alive, and the other one does not look very alive. It looks, by comparison, it looks dead to me. Like it looks like it's not even in the realm of the living. But it could be like color placebo. I don't know what that's what you would call it. Where it's like, oh, there's color on this and the other one doesn't have color, so it just looks worse in my mind by contrast. I don't know. I think that the brown works if you really like saturate the brush. Like you get like a good color. I get some red. I wonder if I like dabbed it with the brush, I mean with the thing, would it like kill it or would it stay alive? But you know, you just don't know. But I gotta take more pictures, sorry. Oh. And we still haven't tried doing the black sleeves, so we kind of have to do that, and I'm not looking forward to it, but we will see. Alright, let's try to do these black sleeves. So what we will be doing is using the green using the green and then doing a little bit of black over it. So how far, alright, the sleeve is like the whole sleeve. We don't have to worry about that. The whole sleeve. And then we take black and need more. I don't know. Just dry. Try to like get some of that. I think it worked. I think we did it. Oh wait, we got to do it to the other one. If only this would just dry already. If it's not drying, it's like using the dry. I don't want to dry. Which is fine. I didn't have to move it. Yeah, we just mix them. There we go. What if we added a little bit of... What if we just went a little crazy? What if we just went a little hog wild? No. Experimenting with art. What if we experimented? What if we tried to be an artiste? Bro, this brush is like, yeah, I don't like this. Looks kind of crazy, but alright, let's... I think we got all of the things that we needed out of this warm-up, and it's time to go to the real one right after these quick messages from our sponsors, aka me taking photos. Like, I already see the comments. Actually, I like the one where you didn't do the sketch all stuck up like that, because it looks betterer, it has more life to it. Shut up. I know, but it was like messy because like it's stupid, because the only reason why it looks like that is because like, all right, well, I'm just drawing on a page, I'm just thinking it. It's like not precious in any way, and then the one you just precious, it just looks like, oh, it's dead. Like, why is it even on the page? Who did that? Why'd you do that? Is what it looks like. Alright, well, this, oh crap, I closed it. I definitely do still need this reference. Alright, so the biggest issue now is going to be putting it somewhere where it will dry. Hopefully, and dry there. And here's what we actually got. Here's what we actually got, yo. Oh boy. Here's our main girl here. Oh boy, this is embarrassing. I don't know what to do, like where to start, because I forgot where I started on that one. So we will start on, I guess, the skin. Oh boy. I feel like I did something wrong. I feel like I made a mistake. I feel like I made a boo-boo. I think the yellow is really softening it up. Kind of mixed. Get more yellow. I don't want the bright yellow, oh boy. Try to get that up before it's mitts. No, it committed. It committed. Oh boy. So back to brown. Like brown first, then yellow. You stop doing that. That you don't mistake. Alright. Now we got the yellow. Right. Oh yeah, we gotta get the ear. I forgot the ear, oh my gosh. So brown and then yellow. Try to get like the paper does not like this is not meant for watercolor. So don't be alarmed. The hair brown though. Wait, is it wet enough? This brush has to be like really wet. And then the hit. And then we just go. But it's like kinda almost like red. Hit. Alright. Now, oh wait, we need more. Crap. Alright. Just need this part. And then, my nose is red, I'm sorry. Yellow, orange. And then we just kinda like I used too much, but beggars can't be choosers. Choosers can be beggars though. Alright, we got too much water on the page. Now we gotta go red. Let's just... Maybe we should do the body first. So let's get this green on there. Because last time we used the green as like a substitute for blue. And honestly, I think it works. In my deluded brain, I think that is a good substitute. But we definitely have like way too much water. I'm gonna do like, you know, on the like the sleeves green, but we're gonna put black on top. A little bit, try to like get that in there. All right, and then the other green is going to be used as like proxy yellow. So this one, green, this like limeish green or green, whatever. And oh yeah, we're using that as blue too, so the pillow is like that color. So we just need it this. We're not gonna do the stripe. The stripe is not important. We're gonna get a some red in there now for like the little scrubway part. And it's just pouring down the page because we're on an inclined plane. Remember this. All right, now we can paint couch. Gonna be demon red. No real. Don't worry about doing a wash or getting watercolor paper, because all of that takes time. I mean, I definitely probably do have like a mixed media sketchbook that's not used, but you know, we gotta. Delaying is an enemy. You know, time is an enemy of action. If I could do it right now, then I'm gonna be sitting around looking for nothing. I just want to do it. Hopefully, get some weight on there. It's a little too strong. A little too red. And then we go a little bit more. Gotta get the whole thing. I don't know, maybe we could do like the background part that I was thinking of with watercolor. But I did want to use the spray. Darn it. Thank you, Sophie Kana, following. I didn't hear no alert. Maybe it played. Maybe it was one of those muted alerts because copyrighted audio. So I had it. A bunch of them was like muted. Oh boy. All right. For the controller, dare I do it? Just gonna make it like one solid. Maybe this part right here we could like get like a little bit yellow in there. I feel like for the eyes, I might just use the brush pen. Also might use purple. But let's test it first. This printer paper is not meant for watercolor. It's not meant for watercolor. Don't judge it. Don't judge anything based off its performance. I use tools in their unintended factory position. Crazy. And I get like almost kind of looks a little bit sick though. Like it looks like she's sick. It doesn't look like she's sleeping. Like why is she vomiting? Because she saw your face. That's why. Alright, I have to. You got my whole phone up in the camera. What if there was something on the screen? Oh my lord. It did that thing where it like stretched it. It keeps like changing the dimension. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is like causing it to change the dimension of the actual image. The scan. And it won't stop. Brother, can you just scan it normally? Sorry. I think that's a normal scan. To be honest, I can't tell. Probably gonna use the brush pen for the eyes. TBH. And I want to unclip it so that I could try to get a better scan because not scanning right. Giving me a dog water scan. Dog water. Ah, that is perfect actually. Like, look at that. Look at this scan. Look at that scan. Beautiful. Like, you could see that. That's a freebie. Wait till they get a load of this. Honestly, if it's like really bad, it's fine. If it doesn't do numbers, I don't really care. I learned a lot. I learned that I learned that I don't have to use blue anymore. I can use green now. I can use green as blue. Because, you know, colors. Oh yeah, we forgot to put the clip back on. Clip. This clip is older than some of you in the screen. No, it's not. At this point, that clip would be approximately 10 years old. Approximately. And this is the first time it's ever been used. The orange one, you see in the YouTube videos on art that I use, but neither of those clips have been used until this year, or I guess late last year for the orange one. This one today. So I'm thinking of how I'm going to do this next part, and unfortunately we're going to have to use the spray machine. I'm thinking purple, but I don't know. Oh wait, first we need to do the eyes, and then I have to do the other part. So the worst part of all of this is that I took so much stuff out that I have to put back. You know, like, my art supplies are here, and the capacity of like, oh, you want to draw, like, this is not all of them, but like, oh, you want to draw, you want to do markers, but not like you want to do watercolor on stream after, you know, whatever. Let's just dip it inside the water here. Get a little bit, make it a little bit wet. I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use the other one. Honestly, I wanted to use the Faber-Castell. This one. I wanted to use this one. So let's see if we get this. See if we get this right. Oh my god, you know what we forgot to do? Forgot the eyebrows. We Forgot the eyebrows. Uh, can we just... We abridged it. And I wish that I would have made... I could still do it. So it's brown and yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. All right. I think that's it. I think we did it. As far as this part goes, next part, we do have to take more photos though. The worst part, that you want to post stuff online. I recommend photos every step. My opinion. Just cause it makes the post easier, where it's not just like one image. But also, like, I don't know, you could just post one image. I'm an anti one images. Personally. Bro, it took the... Okay, I was gonna say, it took the scan, but... No, this scan is terrible. I have to unpin it to the page. Like, you can just post one image, but... I don't know. I think it's cringe. Not because you do that, but... The expectation from that becomes like, well, I gotta draw everything in one swipe. If it's not good instantly, then I suck. Not true, little buddy. You just do your thing. Or big buddy, whatever, I don't know. When you say big buddy, that's Donkey Kong. When you say little buddy, that's that's Diddy Kong. Hey, big buddy! Why did I do that? Because I can't do Donkey Kong's voice. In the cartoon. I feel like that cartoon is a collective, like, is a casualty of the collective, like, dunking culture, where like people dunk on it for like looking the way that it looked, but like now it's like you go back and watch it and the show is actually really good. Bro. It's actually a really good show in my opinion. The second season though, the animation is bad in the second season. The first season, everything is good, you know, like goofy. The second season looks like actual like actual trash. Like they actually like ruined it. And I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they dogged it like that. Alright, let's take a photo. If I didn't already, I don't remember. Oh. Freaking Notes app hates me. They're like, well, you don't know what you're doing. Alright. Now we are moving on to the next step, which is the dream bubble. I don't know if I don't think there's going to be anything in the dream bubble, because I don't really want to go through all of that, but it will exist. There will just be like a little cloud or something, and hopefully this comes out right, because this machine is finicky. If you are listening at max volume, which I hope you never do in my stream ever, turn it down right now. We're about to use the device. We're about to use the device. The Minions spray paint machine. I actually seen like a Minions thing, and And I was like, bro, like this is like actually kind of unhinged. But like, I feel like a lot of the minion stuff is like you know, I want to say it's unintentionally like horny, but it's definitely intended. It's definitely intended, and unfortunately, you know, the demographic is being marketed to as the wrong demo. The wrong demo. All right, let's hope that we could do this. That's the perfect song for this process, right? The perfect beat. LMAO. If only I had one of those stencils. I should break out those color ones. Alright. I need more. Another $8 product from, oh man, I didn't put the mask on. Oh well. Hopefully I don't get freaking, what is it called? Demon lung. It was like somebody was like, I use this device and I'm not breathing so tough anymore. It's not funny, but it wasn't this one. It was the other one, the battery powered one. But somebody said it's safer. You think they would give kids that if it was doing that to them? They said they gave kids lead toys. What are you talking about? I'm like, oh my god. They used to give kids freaking what you call it? Radiation tools. Like what? As a science kit. That's like band or like lawn darts, right? Like or like hammocks. Or like, you know, like I think lawn darts is like one of the only toys that's like banned in America or something, which says a lot. You know, you would, which is crazy because you can't, a kid can't have a lawn dart, but they can have a gun with the proper supervision. It's like both of these. I think we could like put a little bit of blue in there. Hopefully that doesn't look terrible. Maybe I should do the whole background like that. And this is her dream of the cube. Not just me making up lore. I'm just making stuff up. Alright. Where's this lid at? The lid. And please open OBS. Thank you. Alright, I'm thinking we put blue or like maybe like some yellow dots. Like, I don't know. I'll try yellow. If the yellow is not showing up, I'll do blue. If you want to see the yellow marker, minions guy. Shout out to Scarlet Overkill. Amazing design. Alright, the yellow is there. Should have taken a picture. I don't know why I didn't do that first, but whatever. And then like maybe I want to do like a run of blue over it, but let's get another photo. Sorry. All right. Please let me scan it. I'll do anything if you let me scan it. I'll do anything. I think it scanned the camera. It scanned the camera, bro. It's me, I'm scanned. Alright, I need another scan. I need a better one, please. I'll do just about anything for a decent scan at this point. A decent scan and some chocolate chip cookies, and a hamburger and french fries, I will just dance on the side of the road. And no shirt on. Legally. Illegally. iCloud is almost full. Don't save it to the iCloud, dum-dum. Alright, we need blue. And then I think we are finished. We are finished with this. Is there another blue? Or is this the only blue? Maybe we should use green. They also give you like fabric markers that you could spray on some clothes, which I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about getting a hoodie and spraying a minion on it, because they give you the minion that spray a minion on it and like draw X's over its eyes. And be like, well, we didn't expect people to get creative. They were drawing dead minions on their hoodies. And then it becomes a brand. The Dead Minion brand. Alright, let's see. Just a little bit. Oh man, we definitely have to use this napkin. Because the blue one is like farting on the page. It's like it's letting loose. I don't want to cover the yellow. Oh my god, look at that. Can we get that? No. Hold on. Can we get any of these? I'm gonna try. No. I mean, we kind of got them. But that's fine. Ooh, you know what we should do? This would be like almost like performance art. This would be like this would be crazy. What if we drew a banana, cut it out, and put it there. So we draw a banana, and we draw. Alright, we gotta draw like several different things to finish this. That's crazy. Wait, what the heck? I have to pull the trigger to let the air out. Alright. Because you have to like lock it. There's like a locking mechanism. My biggest fear is like if the hose becomes punctured or gets ripped out forcefully, or that's just GG for this thing. And then I have to forcibly buy the $30 machine alongside a bunch of other stuff that I need. So Let's hope that that doesn't happen. Alright, now we have to draw a bunch of stuff. So, and then we have to cut them out. So, we're gonna make it into an animation now. You know, that's how we get down over here. We go from one ridiculous thought to another. We use the TD Bank pen, right? So let's actually close the watercolor so that, you know, minimize risk. You know, you want less bad things to happen. Oh my gosh, all these like colorful pins fell out. They're not closed correctly because I didn't close it right. Alright, where's the TD? Oh wait, it's over here. I have two cheater pins. Alright, so we draw a banana. What does a banana look like? I don't know. But we're just gonna draw it looking like this. And she has strawberries on her pillow, so we draw strawberry. And I should have done 3 instead of 4. I don't know what that was about. A shield. Mini shield. And then we put, you know, drink in there or whatever. What is the next thing that we could draw? Like we have a mini shield, we have a banana, a strawberry. I feel like the strawberry is too big, but it's fine. There's one more thing that we need. Ooh. Banana, shield, strawberry. Maybe V-Bucks. So we just draw a V. Alright. So here's what's gonna happen. Everything is gonna get colored in a haphazard, almost childlike way because it adds to the appeal. But I need crayons for that to be possible. And of course, pens fall out. Pens fall out. I need crayons. Pens fall out. Serendipitous. No. So V-Bucks are blue, so we don't have to worry about that. Blue crayon. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, V-Bucks are blue. I don't know. Maybe V-Bucks will not be blue. Orange. Bananas are not orange, but you know what we got. Because I don't know. Like, I could easily go into the other bag probably and get the stuff. Maybe we do it with a color pen. No. I feel like the crayon is like more silly. But I need a red crayon now.
Did it hurt your ears?
And I don't see one. Alright, red crayon. And I need a yellow crayon. I need a yellow crayon. And it's like all the way on the bottom of this tightly stuffed bag. There it is. There we go. Alright. So we are going to commit to this. Okay, that's good enough. That is also good. So this one is going to be rough. So we're going to do... Somebody's going to be like, I've never seen green V-Bucks. Yeah, shut up. Not all green. Look, it's a little bit of blue. And obviously have... Alright, so... That was the only one with 2 colors because... Fear did that. Not, what you call it? Instinct or anything of that nature. Fear made this possible. And now we have to take more photos, so... What do you do more? Do you draw more or you take photos more? Believe it or not, you draw more, but... I should have taken one before before I colored it. Oh well. Just better this way, to be honest. Especially if it's not going to be like a video. Which it could be, but I'll have to speed it up. Because any of the the pauses... And also I have to mute all the audio and do it. It wouldn't be vocal audio though, it would just be whatever beat. So this is going to be difficult. So I probably should get the ruler for this, but I'm not. Because I am trying to do this as quickly as possible. Was this stream sponsored by Crayola? Are you taking a payment from Crayola? Theory. So this is gonna be hard, but I got an idea. I am the worst scissors cutter there ever was. And no one beats me at cutting. No one beats me. Because you can't even get close to how bad I am. You'd have to practice to get this bad. Oh boy. That was not meant to cut out that way, but we gotta take what we could get. Alright, we got several of them cut out already. Oh my gosh. Well, that's fine. It's fine, it's fine. But we got all of this will be cut out. and put away our safety scissors. Never know where the thing is. But again, more photography. I tell you, you would think that you would like learn some sort of trick, but there's no additional tricks. Yeah, so you can't, it won't scan those. Alright, great. So let's get back to our image. And we need to take a insane number of scans. Actually, we don't need to take a insane numbers. We have 4 items. How big are they? So shield, this one, V-Bucks. Not that many. Alright. So first do normal scan, and then I will do thing, and then we will depending on how easy this process is, I will do the sequencing with you very easily. Oh my gosh. Alright. Then this animation, by the way. Next, banana, or it looks like a moon. It's a banana, trust. I don't know if the other one got that in there as well, but I can't be worried about that. Then move this over, move that over. I guess V-Bucks is last. Shield. Move this over, that over. Then V-Buck appears. Bro, just stay, please. I'm begging you. Alright. And now they do this. This is the worst part, honestly. The worst part is when you try to like make them move on the, because you have to really take into account some of this stuff. And there's the scrub ray is like off the page a little. Alright, and now they all go back the opposite direction. I was gonna have them do counter posing, but it just would not wise if I'm gonna use my brain to do such a thing. Alright, and then there will be a point where they like swap places. So hopefully this does not crash, because if the Dose app crashes, we lose lose. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? The other one, I was gonna have a fish in there. I was gonna have the fish pet be be in the image, but that's too late. Way too late for that because they're both finished. All right, one please. Did I get it? Maybe I need to move this down a little bit. All right. Please. Oh, I got it. Nice. All right. Now we have them leave because I would love to do more, but I think you could only do 18. And no, we're at 19 actually. I'm just gonna delete bad ones. Oh. Alright. I think heck. I think we got them all. Alright. Where's the other one? We don't gotta do nothing with this. Oh, we didn't even put the fish in this image. Alright, well, give me a moment. I have to capture all of these. I wonder would it just be easier to take the screenshots as they are and save that to the thing and then just like where can I capture this? Alright, it doesn't look the best, but and I also need to make a cycle. Hold on. Alright, this is the animation. Unfortunately, the other images got eaten by the Apple virus. So, that's just that. I don't know what music I'm going to put on it. Honestly, the color is a bit bright, but I'm wondering if like if I duplicate it. How do I duplicate again? And multiply. Well, like a duplicate and a multiply is probably like the best, but let's see what else we got. Color burn. I think multiply is better, but we'll see. Difference. No. Darken. No. Color dodge. Obviously, that makes it brighter. Hard light. Just cute. Multiply or burn. I hate how that one is like blurry.